A very close game, a very good game, but the Leafs are on the wrong side of a 2-1 game. Montreal wins 2-1 over the Toronto Maple Leafs. And you know what? I cannot be mad at this team at all. They played so well and they fought so hard all game. They just played very well, and I can't be mad at them. The Leafs are a rebuilding team, and they're facing a ready to win Montreal Canadiens. And in both games we've played them this year, we've lost by one goal. It is what it is, and Carey Price is just Carey Price. Really, we had 32 shots to their 29, and yet Carey Price only let one. Freddie let a couple, but both goalies played well. It was just a great game overall to watch. Now the Leafs are 8-7-3 on the young, still very young season. But let's talk a little bit about the game and a little bit about some good things that happened, right? Because we don't want to talk about the bad things. William Nylander showing little signs of him kind of coming out of that little slump. He's got a couple goals in his last few games, so he's looking a lot better. Austin Matthews put an assist on that play, got the play started, passing it down low to Leo Komarov, who centered it to William Nylander for the shot. That made it a 2-1 game, but obviously the Leafs could not come back in time. The Leafs won in shots. They outplayed Montreal, in my opinion. They played a very, very good game overall. And you know what? This is one of those games where you've got to say they were the better team. They have the better goalie. It is what it is, right? And there were so many positives out of this game. You know, very impressed with Hunwick. You know, I know I haven't said it a whole lot, but he looked pretty darn good today. Matthews and Nylander, they looked pretty darn good. Riley was very aggressive. The fourth line was out there a lot because they were very effective. Ben Smith, Nikita Soshnikov, and Matt Martin. A lot of people might blame Matt Martin for that late hit. Late in the game, obviously hit from behind, and yeah, I shouldn't have taken a penalty like that late in the game, but it happened. That hurt. That hurt. Whatever, And Carey Price is just Carey Price. You're going to get a stud performance from him almost every single game. He didn't against Florida. You knew you were going to get one against the Leafs because he didn't play in the last game, so you knew you were going to get a rested Carey Price. And Freddie Anderson, like I said, did not play too well either. 2 goals on 29 shots, a .931 save percentage, so his numbers are going to continuously get better. Things are looking good for the Leafs. They're still a game over 500. They're losing to good teams, in okay ways. They lost 2-1 to the very good Montreal Canadiens. I mean, we can't be upset with that. So we just got to take it like a grain of salt as a good, hard-fought game that they just couldn't solve Carey Price enough, right? You got to move on from that. So let's move on from that. We really don't want to talk a whole lot about this. Very impressed with a lot of the guys tonight, but let's move on. Next up for the Leafs, they're at home. They come back home, not too far. Tuesday night, though, we got a little bit of a wait. Sunday, Monday off to play the Carolina Hurricanes back at home. So more of a record, a chance to win kind of game. Maybe they can get the W back 2 games over 500. Who really knows? We don't really know what's going to happen. That's why we watch the games. Carolina, we sometimes have a tough time facing them, just because they're a team that you're like, why can't we beat them? Like, ever. It's really weird. And now they don't have Eric Stahl, so that could be a different situation. We're going to see Noah Hannafin again tonight, or Tuesday night. Going to be a lot of fun to watch that. So, really not much else to say about this game. Power play did look good. I have to. And the penalty kill. You know what? That's the one thing I'm going to talk about is the penalty kill from this team. Obviously, they gave up the one power play goal. But other than that, they were very good on the PK. Ben Smith, Zach Hyman, Leo Komarov had a couple short-handed chances. And very impressed with that. Montreal Canadiens were 1 for 5 on the power play. And they looked very good. I was happy with the Leafs. They won in shots. They won in hits. They played well. They were a very good defensive team this game, in my opinion. A lot of pucks were cleared out. No second chance efforts. Jake Gardiner at one point kind of scared the living snot out of me because I don't know who it was. Flung the puck kind of up. Jake Gardiner caught it, literally dropped at his feet right in front of him and Freddie Anderson. Get the Get the puck out. Don't just drop it right in front of you, and then there's a whole scrum in front. Nobody scored, but holy Jesus, scared the crap out of me. So, it is what it is. The Leafs lost, but they fought hard. I think we can all agree with that. This rebuilding team looked good, fought hard, and one thing I want to credit William Nylander for, other than the good finish on his goal, he took a hard hit from Shea Weber early in the game. Shea Weber went after him again, hit him hard, didn't fall down, kind of took it like a man, and there you go. Later on, scores a power play goal for your team. That's huge. Being able to take the hits and then finding a way to score goals and not get too rattled. I was very impressed with William Nylander tonight. He was all over the ice, looked really good. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video and you enjoyed all the great one goal we saw today, hey, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys enjoy the videos, because I'm going to keep them coming. Don't worry about that. Comment down below what you guys thought of the game, who you were really impressed with, who'd you really like. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night, Raptors edition, and Tuesday night, Leafs edition. We'll see you then.